Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be playing with myself. That's right, today I'll be playing a two-player randomizer as both players. The games of choice are going to be two monumental Nintendo classics, Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. We'll be using the Archipelago Randomizer, a really cool program that lets you take two or more supported games, take all their items, unlocks, etc., shuffle them up, and distribute them randomly throughout all the games. So, for example, finding a Shine Sprite in Sunshine could be the basement key for SM64. As for the games themselves, Super Mario Sunshine is my absolute favorite Nintendo game of all time. SM64, however, eluded me. So this randomizer will be a strange back and forth between a game I have a ton of experience with and a game I'm fairly new to. It's worth noting the Sunshine Archipelago client isn't fully supported yet, it's still in development. Regardless, in Randomized Sunshine, the items are sprites, Yoshi, entry tickets to each location, and even every single flood nozzle, including the spray nozzle. SM64 is a bit more complicated, but we'll get there in a minute. Let's start by loading up Sunshine. Welcome to Delfino Isle! The randomizer is nice enough to skip the Delfino airstrip, since without any flood nozzles, we'd be unable to beat the Goopy Boy on the strip anyway. Our movement capabilities are very limited right now, so there's only a small few shines we'll be able to grab. First, we'll start with this loser on the roof who throws people for money. Pretty simple shine get, netting us a power star for SM64. Sunshine Randomizer only tells you your unlocks via the console, which you guys can't see, so I'll put a fun little image on the screen here to show you what we get. The only other two we can grab at this point come from stomping boxes for this weirdo, which gives us another 2 power stars. We can't enter any locations without entry tickets, but the game is nice enough to start us with a random one. Guess which one they started us with? Since our only level entry is inaccessible without flood, it's time to switch over to SM64. Yes, good to see this nightmarish face again. The randomizer for this one is far more fleshed out. Of course, the usual stuff like stars, keys, and caps are random, but we also have to find our movement abilities. At start, we only have run, jump, a pseudo double jump, and punch. This will be interesting. We'll start like any normal 64 run and head to Bob-omb Battlefield. Wait. Oh, right, I also turned on location randomization, so the paintings are liars now. Nice. Off to a good start, shoving Mario's Grundle into this bully gives us a cannon unlock, and luckily enough, it's for the level we're already in. With the cannon, we can fail several times to try to land on top of the ice cube and grab the star inside for a shine sprite. My cannon accuracy is immaculate, as you can see by me tactically avoiding this star because I definitely intended to grab this one instead. And then detouring after missing once again, but this time it definitely was not because I lacked the movement to jump up to this ledge. Heading inside the igloo, we grab the cannon unlock trigger for another star, and then heading back out to stop pretending and finally successfully get the star on top of the snowman. Another cannon unlock, this time for Tiny Huge Island, so currently irrelevant. I believe that's all we can reasonably do in Snowman's Land, so let's explore another painting, shall we? Honestly, anything to get out of an ice level. Those are the absolute oh, come on. We iced twice for a spicy price, giving us the Bob-omb Battlefield cannon and a shine sprite. This seems like a good time to get the red coins and 100 coin star out of the way. Reminder, I'm very new to SM64, so I had no idea there was a warp at the bottom of the mountain. Instead, I struggled for 15 minutes to jump up this incline without any movement abilities. My mental health will never recover from this. Okay, 98 coins. Just need 2 more. Coin star achieved. Now to just get the last few red coins and get back to business. But first, a word from our sponsor, Patreon. Okay, back to work. Ooh, the wing cap. That's an important unlock for later, but at the moment it's still useless since we can't triple jump to activate it. Oh, huh. Save on video time, I'll mostly skip small, inconsequential unlocks like this cannon trigger giving a power star, but just know that even if you don't see me do it, I probably already did it. Or I didn't, I don't know, yell at me in the comments regardless. With the snowman uncircumcised, we can head forward to another painting. Let's check the secret slide, shall we? Oh, this is very much not what I expected. As far as I know, this level is not possible without the ability to climb, so we'll move on. Onward to the cool mountain painting. Oh no. I was hoping to put off the wing cap as long as possible so I don't have to embarrass myself. I have never used this thing before. Okay, I think I figured it out. Are you guys proud? Please? Anybody? Ledge grab. Hold on, this may have all been worth it. Let's celebrate by heading to Jolly Roger Bay. Big booze cunt. Perfect. After doing a ton of ghost busting and retrieving a star and a shine, I decided to take a break from this particular level. Something about it makes me really nauseous, and I just can't put my finger on why. That's fine, because the secret aquarium's right here. Oh hey, Tiny Huge Island. And it looks like this is the tiny entrance. This level should be fairly navigable even with limited movement options. Punching flowers nets us a star, and then ADHD takes over and directs me to try another area. Bowser 1, or in this case, Tall Mountain, which is also the name you could use to describe 90% of the worlds in this game. Nope, fuck that place. Back we go. Using our vast arsenal of movement abilities, we're able to scale the mountain and unlock the the Tannish cap. Getting the 5 secrets is pretty straightforward as well, giving us a very important ability, the side flip. Damn dude, 64 Mario is getting all these cool unlocks, meanwhile Sunshine Mario is still floodless and poor. Tragic. We'll take this opportunity to do a little backtracking. Thankfully, the Tannish Cap unlock allows us to finish Snowman's Land. Oh hey, the basement key! Now I have more excuses to not finish things I've started. Somebody swapped out the lethal lava with shifting sands, so that's cool. This place is hell, so we'll get the easy stars I'm familiar with out of the way. This gets us 2 stars and ground pound from the Bob-omb. Struggling with the wing cap gets us the red coins, getting us another shine. I despise shifting sandlands, especially the remaining stars there, so let's avoid our problems and check another painting, shall we? Oh. I've never seen this before. The Vanish Cap level. Surely this can't be too bad, right? Never again. Get me out of here now. Talking to this loser gives us the entry ticket to Serena Beach. That's my favorite zone in Sunshine. Unfortunately, however, we can't do shit without a flood nozzle, all because of this horror show. I even tried splashing it with water from the little pools. Sadly, no dice. Alright, back to the 90s. Hazy Maze Cave is Rainbow Ride. Nope, not going here. See ya. Let's head back upstairs and see... This piece of utter dog shit, unworthy of the most putrid air expelled from Bowser's ass, is here to make our day a living hell. Here we go. I got you, bitch! Now to crush his skull and slurp the star out from the insides. Ground Pound allows us access to the moat, so let's see what that became. Whomp's Fortress, finally an easier level. Whomp gives us a star, as do the red coins. Trying to do a speedrun skip accidentally fails successfully and gets us a shine from the tower. Next we get a few 100 coin stars out of the way, Whomp's and Snowman's Land. The latter getting us the second floor key. More places to go, yay! Okay, let's see what we have upstairs. Oh. Well, we know what that painting is. Navigating the TikTok algorithm, we learn how to stream on Kick. We also do a good hand job and unlock the ticket for Rico Harbor. Hold on, this one actually might be worth checking out. There's quite a few Rico Harbor levels that can be done without floods, so let's see. Ah, damn, no luck. Ripping the tentacles off this freak is easy, but his gloopy mouth is covered in so much questionable goop, Mario's hands slip right off. I wonder if this is why they're called gloopers. Well, anyway, back to the clock and ball torture. The cage gets us a star, but progressing further is impossible without climbing. To the next painting we go, Dire Ducks. The current chests and the naughty sub both give us shine sprites, and the Manta's fart rings give us a star. Water levels are worse than ice levels, so let's dry off in the next area. Or not. Let's distract the eel and grab these fuck! Give me that ass. Okay, time for red coins. Most of these should be okay, but funny enough, this one here is gonna be the hardest with our current moveset. Come on Mario, you can do it. Almost there. Yes, got it! Now then, the tiny huge island room. This gives us 2 paintings to check out, the first of which is Hazy Maze Cave. Most of this level is parkour hell requiring climbing, but there should be a decent few stars we can obtain. I actually have no idea how to get to the Swimming Beast Cavern outside of the speedrun route, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, now that I think of it, the Metal Cap Cavern should also be randomized, so we better check that while we're here. Oh hey, it's the huge entrance of Tiny Huge Island. At least that means we're not gonna have to navigate all the way back here. Might as well absolutely decimate Koopa the Quick while we're here. Perfect opportunity to check the other painting. Oh hey, we finally found the first level, Bob-omb Battlefield. Most of these are easy, so I'll speed through them. Koopa the Quick calls me a cheater for blatantly cheating, but I don't care because he's a forgettable waste of ones and zeros that Nintendo immediately replaced by Il Piantissimo 6 years later. We'll still destroy him fair and square for the shine though. We also get the cool mountain cannon unlock. Sweet. We grab the 100 coin star to fully check Bob-omb Battlefield off our list and get to some more important matters, like staring at the sun. Wet Dry World won't be too much help as we can't access the town without the cannon unlock, so we'll grab what we can. The elevator gets us a shine, as does the climb to the top. One of the stars unlocks the Whomp's Fortress cannon, one that will actually be useful for getting a star. We spot a spooky boy on our way back down to the basement and realize it's boo time. Let's see what punching this guy gets us. Lethal Lava Land! For being such a dangerous looking area, this place is pretty straightforward. Red coins and log rolling gives us some stars, as do the big bully and his children. The inside of the volcano, however, is not completable without climbing. At this point, we've sucked up enough star juice to access the next star door. Let's see where this takes us. Oh god, no. Finally, we can get out of this horrible place. Screw this. Nope, let's see where this one goes. Okay, I far prefer this bullshit. Mario chafes all the skin off his ass not once, but twice for a star and a shine. At this point, we're running out of things to do that don't piss me off, and we still don't have a single flood nozzle. Let's try to get some of the easy stars out of the way from these other levels. Tall Mountain red coins gets us yet another star. Scaling the mountain, however, seems impossible without long jump. We can at least pick up the cannon unlock for another shine. Sick. I guess we can return to Nausea Land until my equilibrium cries blood. The upper balcony is inaccessible without the wall kick, at least not for me, a fake gamer. That's okay though, because we can get the red coins and the book secret for another 2 shines, and then we suffer through the 100 coins to get another star. So worth it. The desperation for any sunshine progress is now so great that I'm willing to put my mental health on the line and head to Rainbow Ride. We head back over to Womps, blast the wall, miss the star, blast the wall again, getting us, you guessed it, a star. Then blasting to this little area gets us the Bianco Hills entry ticket. That would be real cool if I could do anything about the goop plant on the fucking hill. Okay, back to the torture zone, I guess. Finally completing Torture Town, USA, we get a shine. Also, somehow I have -1 lives. Jolly Roger 100 coins gets us yet another shine, and at this point my frustration has reached a peak and I'm beginning to doubt myself on whether or not I've done everything I can in Delfino Plaza. Jesus, we already have 30 shines. We only need 50 to unlock Corona Mountain. The only idea I have is the infamous Pachinko level, but after much testing, I think it might be impossible to get the coins on the right side of the machine without at least the hover nozzle. And believe me, I tried. They have these weird invisible momentum walls that make this a living hell. After failing again and again until getting a game over, it became very clear that this was not doable and we'd have to return back to 64 for more straw grasping. Wet Dry World 100 coins just gets us a star. Maybe we can do more stuff in Tiny Huge Island. Unlocking the Wiggler hole is simple enough. Now to use my incredible depth perception and game knowledge to nail the jump into this pipe. First try, easy. Stomping the Wiggler gets us the spray nozzle. Wait, the spray nozzle? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes! Now to get some slippery revenge. Killing this endangered species gets us the climb ability for 64 Mario. There's still plenty we can do here in Sunshine though, so frankly, fuck you 64 Mario. Both blooper races get another 2 stars. Now time for the parkour level. When I was a kid playing this, I asked my parents what Kagid meant. Who would have guessed I would drop out of college later in life? To my surprise, this level is actually entirely possible without any nozzles. That makes this Power Star unlock almost worth it. Wait a goddamn minute. Fuck Rico Harbor, we have Serena Beach unlocked. Ah yes, true luxurious bliss. Not even a silhouetted demon from the abyssal depths could ruin this. With the wildlife properly disposed of, the Delfinos are free to build a new Holiday Inn. Thank God. This earns us the cannon unlock for Rainbow Ride, an unlock I hope we never have to use. Getting vored by a Boo statue brings us to a quick Hellvoid level, which should be pretty easy. There we go. Like I said, easy. This one gets us backflip for 64 Mario. The arsenal expands. For the next level, we navigate this confusing-ass hotel until we... Oh, right. We need Yoshi for this level, who we have not unlocked yet. Well, shit. Alright, that's fine. At least we can start Bianco Hills. The Goop Bitch is an easy kill, and now that we can spray posters, we can get the 100 coin star from the plaza as well. Both of which earn us shine sprites. Wait, I feel like we're missing something. Ah, there we go. Nice. Sadly, I think we're at another Sunshine stall. Serena 3, Rico 4, and Bianco 2 require a nozzle to navigate, and Pianta Village, plus any other shine locations in the plaza, all require at least the hover nozzle to access. Tighten your sphincters, gamers. Time to go back to the 90s again. The ability to climb unlocks a whole slew of stars for us, none of which we'll be going for right now because we immediately get the rocket noodle unlock. Fuck you, Bowser. Back we go! With the rocket nozzle, we can finally access the very first level we were given a ticket for. Everyone's favorite, Pianta Village. We baptize some Angie chomplets in exchange for a star, and then ADHD takes a hold once again to get several more Delfino Plaza shines out of the way. Cleaning the tower, cleaning Bell 1 and Bell 2, spraying the sand and doing some parkour, waterboarding exotic birds, destroying island property, and descending into a nightmare beyond human comprehension. Honestly, playing with the rocket nozzle instead of the hover nozzle is pretty cool. It definitely makes levels like this much faster. Do you guys think this fight was the cause or result of someone's fetish? I bet this guy knows. Moving on, more abyssal parkour brings us a star, and doing it again for the red coins is really spooky with no hover nozzle. After many deaths, however, we successfully retrieve another star. Speeding on through more basic stuff, stealing money from a poor village will give us a star, airstriking PD Piranha gives us a shine, swimming through sewage and balancing on Rubik's Cubes gives us a star, and hosing the skin off Shadow Mario gets us a star as well. well. The 8th shine of each level is typically tedious optional hell, so we'll take a detour back to Rico Harbor and make some progress there. Is there some lore reason as to why these platforming levels are all using toy blocks? Is there some deep FNAF game theory I'm missing? Post in the comments, let me know. Regardless, the shine gets us a star, which means it's time for more fun with tentacles. Glooper gets blooped into oblivion, finally unlocking us the hover nozzle. GG, Sunshine progress is basically unstoppable now beyond Yoshi and the entry tickets. It's probably a good time to mention the actual requirements for winning these runs. As for these particular randomizer settings, Sunshine requires 50 shines to unlock Corona Mountain, and 64 requires, you guessed it, 64 stars to unlock the Endless Staircase. As of right now, we sit at 38 shines and 52 stars, making pretty good progress. To celebrate, we do some surfing shenanigans to get another star. Shadow Mario also gives us a shine, but he died so fast I didn't want to embarrass him. After getting the extra red coin shine, there is an itching feeling on the back of my skull. A parasitic thought that will consume me if I don't give in. We have to get the pachinko level out of the way. And here we go. Take me now, oh sweet merciful abyss. On the bright side, the unlock is not completely useless. We get the cannon for Jolly Roger Bay. Sweet. Alright, back to Pianta Village. The time has come to finally face this narcissistic loser. Il Piantissimo. You're a pathetic waste of Delfino oxygen, you know that? This Pansissimo gives us a ticket to his favorite nude beach, Gelato Beach. This level is home to horrors beyond your wildest dreams, and it's time to run into them full force. Traversing the cursed sandcastle grants us a star, then we have to boil the bullies, clear these weirdos off the reflector mirrors. Today I learned that these are called plungelos, and the blue ones are called cataquacks. That is so fucking cute, Nintendo, fuck you. Boiling the Wiggler in his sleep finally grabs us the last 64 cap, the metal cap. Most joyous of days! Come, cataquacks. Let us gather for the festivus murdering of invasive species. We quickly get the sandcastle red coins out of the way for a shine, because we have a much more important and far more infamous level to attend. The Sandbird. Let's get properly outfitted first. There we go, perfect. I don't think there is a single person who played this game as a kid who doesn't have a war story about this level. I have no idea what sort of nightmarish golemancy the Delfinos have been doing here, but this creature cannot be natural. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Get me off this crazy thing for fuck's sake. A star. So worth it. Oh god, this freak is back. All right, time to show him who's show him who's come on. You pokey little flab biscuit? You're about to be a smoky brittle ash brisket when I'm done with you. First try. Loser. Absolute loser. Embarrassing. This pile of garbage gives us the Wet Dry World Cannon unlock, which is another actually useful unlock. Nice. Now we just have to grab some red coins from a fragile ecosystem and kill Shadow Mario again, getting us a star and the Tall Tall Mountain Cannon unlock. All right, almost time to get back to 64. Let's just get a few more Pianta Village levels done first. Yes, the Goopy Inferno, aka the Taco Bell bathroom. Sandbird be damned, this is probably my least favorite required level of the game, mainly for reasons like this. Finally navigating this Bukake hell, we retrieve another shine. Giving this Chain Chop a bath nets us the same. We can't continue further through Pianta Village without Yoshi, so now seems like a good time to head back over to 64 and catch up on some progress. Okay, so we have access to the last few levels now. Tick-Tock Clock is the Metal Cap Cavern. Simple enough for a couple unlock triggers. Another 2 shines. Corona Mountain is so close I can almost catch COVID off of it. On one side we have the Secret Aquarium, easy, which only leaves us with the very first Bowser level on the other side. Wild. Grabbing the red coins and then failing to throw Bowser several times, we get the Turbo Nool. Bye again, 64. Goodbye. Don't worry, N64 fanboys. This one will be a short journey. The Turbo Nozzle only unlocks a few things. Breaking and entering for a shine and going fast and furious for a star. Real quick while we're here, we'll get another Plaza minigame out of the way. The Grass Safari Abomination. Oh, cool. The Shifting Sandland Cannon. A reason to go back to that level. Yay. Back in 64, our first stop will be the volcano in Lethal Lava Land, now that we can climb these candy cane poles. We got Die, which I assume is supposed to mean dive, but that is hilarious regardless. Yes, more movement. Delicious. We can also get up the elevator path for another star, bringing us ever so much closer to the Endless Staircase unlock. Fuck, Mips is back. Here we go. Nope, got him. Yoshi, finally! My beautiful baby boy is here. The Yoshi unlock has a small quirk to it. He will spawn in the plaza just fine, but he won't exist in actual levels until Pina Park 4 has been completed. Since we haven't even found the Pina Park entry ticket, this will limit his usefulness to pretty much just 1 shine. Some of you may know the one I'm talking about. Yes, the island pipe. For those unaware, Yoshi dies when he touches water. The game wants you to jump on the boat here that runs you over to this island, eat fruit to keep Yoshi alive, jump onto this boat, ride it all the way to this platform where there's another fruit for Yoshi, wait for this boat to come by, and then ride it all the way to this island where you can spray the pipe and jump in. This is so tedious and ridiculous that I took the time to learn an exploit for specifically this run. Now all I have to do is not game over. Now all I have to do is... Now all I... No unlock is worth going through that again. We're going somewhere else. We've got this hidden gelato shine that I definitely didn't have to look up to find, and then back to Serena Beach for the Boo Statue red coin run. We have some barrels to scrape the bottom of now. Let's see. We have the red coin run in Bianco 4 for a shine. We can also do Bianco 8, probably the simplest optional level, which gets us a star. And while we're here, we can do the 100 coin shine for another star as well. If my math is correct, and it isn't often, we should have enough stars for Bowser. Yes, here we go! For real cool awesome gamers like me, the level isn't the hard part. It's throwing Bowser, since I, for some reason, cannot for the life of me aim this fucking turtle. Also, the addition of the dive button is making my life much harder. Finally! So long, gay Bowser. Now, we're still missing one more shine for Corona Mountain. We can get that out of the way real quick. Just gotta take the Owl Express. Easy. Volcano time! Sadly, we don't get to experience flooded Delfino Plaza, which is a bummer because that's my favorite part. Lava parkour is easy, but navigating a boat through hell is awful. But we finally make it, interrupting Bowser's family bath time. How sad. The tub is destroyed, the shine is returned, and Mario is fucking dead. Tragic. But who cares because we've done it! Both games completed in tandem, with only a few decades taken off my life from stress. Huzzah! Thanks for watching as always. This video was mainly to show off the Archipelago mods, which are so cool and deserve far more recognition than they get. I put a link in the description for you to check it out for yourselves. Let me know if you want to see more randomizers like this. And as usual, thanks to my patrons and YouTube members who are listed here. Mario will spray you with good luck juices while you're sleeping. Until next time.
So long, Bowser!